I'm sure everyone's heard these questions hundreds of times already. Who do you look up to? Or who's your role model? Or who inspires you? I was never able to answer those questions. I'd say something like, my parents, just so they'd stop asking. It was exhausting, really. I mean, how could a kid even understand what's supposed to inspire them? How do they know what their role model is? What even is a role model? Hi, my name is Eliana Sammara Sondang. I'm 14 and I go to Stella Maris Gading Serpong. I was always told it was just someone you look up to. Merriam-Webster's dictionary states that a role model is a person whose behavior in particular role is imitated by others. So that's what it is, right? Just someone you can follow, someone to imitate. But I still never understood it. How could anyone, fictional or real, be so inspiring, so great, that a person's whole life could be based on that one singular person? Well, at first I came back to the classic. My parents. I mean, who else but the people who raised you? My parents are great. My dad's funny and talented, maybe a bit corny sometimes, but funny. My mom is caring and helps me in any way she can, even if I get mad at her because she doesn't leave me alone. I look up to them a lot, but I don't want to be them and be exactly like them. Of course, I am naturally like them, but that's not who I want to be. Also, like all humans, they're flawed, and as their firstborn, I've seen quite a few of their flaws firsthand. So then I thought of my English teacher, Miss Maggie. She's kind and incredibly lenient, but she never lets people take advantage of her for that. Her voice is really loud, which could be seen as aggressive for normal conversations, but great for a sixth grade classroom. She scolded my class a lot, for our own good, of course. I mean, just imagine laughing with a student before looking over to your right and then seeing two boys almost get into a fight just because they bumped into each other. Who wouldn't be mad? She taught us in very fun ways, though, and was an understanding yet stern teacher. But I don't think she fits that description of a perfect role model for me. My next idea was a famous person. Lin-Manuel Miranda was my first thought. He's amazing. He probably wrote at least one of your favorite modern Disney or musical songs. With 5 Grammys, 3 Tony Awards, 2 Primetime Emmy Awards, and 2 Oliver Awards under his belt, he's probably a role model for thousands of people in this world. But is he mine? He's awesome, but I don't think I want to be him exactly. Finally, I thought, what about someone fictional? Kim Dokja, the protagonist of the book Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Kim Dokja is, at his core, a dedicated and loving man. He devotes himself to those he cares about, and he goes so far as to sacrifice his own life for them, and yet he still sees himself as selfish. He's always dedicated to his goals, going so far as to surpass even death to do something. But he's extremely harsh on himself, being really insecure and having low self-esteem and self-worth. He thinks of himself as alone and never really understood when people cared about him. So in the end, I guess I don't have a role model. Or maybe I have multiple. So many people around the world inspire me in so many different ways. Why should I just choose one person to follow? I am my own person, and maybe a little bit of all the people I look up to. My advice, you don't need a singular role model. There won't be one person that is everything you ever wanted to be. Find a few people that inspires you and take little bits from them to make it your own. Thank you for listening.